Hey everyone, it is Wednesday. Time for What I Made Wednesday. Okay, so let's start off with I have been trying to increase my spring flower supply with these punches. Oh my gosh, these punches are so much fun. They are so easy to make little flowers with. Okay, so let me show you. Instead of getting my die cut machine out and everything, I just take my scrap paper and go to town on making these. Look how tiny that is. And let me show you one of the... pardon my sniffling this morning. My allergies are so bad. It's so windy here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So here's the little flowers that I've made. Here's some of them. I actually made a ton more, but ooh, that one's kind of messed up. But anyway, there's the big one with this punch. And I bought these off of Amazon, so yeah. But anyway, here's a bunch of little flowers that I made, all kinds of spring flowers. So that's one thing I've been working on with these two little punches. And some gems that I bought from Dollar Tree a long time ago. I don't know that you can get these gems anymore. These. If you can find these, they're awesome. It's a great center for flowers. Definitely. It's actually a strip that you would use to decorate stuff. I mean, look, it'll come off as a strip, but you just separate each little one and add it to the center of your flowers. Okay. But anyway, that, if you can find something like that, that's awesome. Or any type of gems that you have would work. So anyway, I have some more that I've punched out from some leftover scrap paper. Anything of any type of little scrap paper that I have left over, that's what I'm doing. I'm using these little punches to take care of that. Okay, so that's something I've worked on. Okay, of course you saw my Ladybug. Oh my gosh, I can't talk this morning. My Ladybug album, mini album. Well, I had a bunch of the paper left over from, and a lot of 3x4 cards. So I went ahead and made these little mini albums. And you will see that I used some of the spring flowers that I made from the little punch to make those little flowers. And I just added stickers and, you know, whatever to these little mini albums. Just cute. Just made them kind of cute. And I think they would be, you know, great to add pictures, you know, especially if you had a little, you know, daughter or a granddaughter or a niece, or it would be real super cute for that. Or even someone who just loves ladybugs, or somebody that wants to, who is a gardener or something like that, and they, you know, want to document their spring garden. Or, you know, just, there's just so many things that you can do with these. But anyway, they're super cute. So I added 3 of the little flowers to this one. And, you know, I just went through and decorated it as needed. Some of them I decorated more than the others, but, you know, it just depended on what I saw would work. But yeah, kind of needed to decorate those 2 white pages, but it would be a good spot for you to jot down notes, etc. Anyway, the little 3x4 books I ended up making 5 of them. Oops. With the 3x4 cards. Okay. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. Sniffle, sniffle. So then there was a bunch of 4x4 cards, and I made these cute little albums. Now, I did decorate these a little bit more. Look how cute. She leaves a little sparkle everywhere she goes. So I had cut out a bunch of little squares from the paper that I had left over when I made these. This actual paper right here is not from the collection. It is from some old paper that I had. And so then I added some of the little flowers that I made from using this little punch. You'll see that in this book. By the way, this is a 5/8 of an inch punch if you want to look it up on Amazon, and it's by Bira Bira, Bira, if you're interested in getting something like that. So anyway, there was a bunch of cut-aparts in the collection, and I just added it to this and added one of my little flowers that I made. And then I punched out some circles, which I thought were cute. My intention was to make little clusters on this, and you'll see that I did it on some of them, but not all of them. Look how cute this is. Ladybugs and strawberries. Oh my gosh, I just love that. Here's a little type of cluster I made, very small, with the circle and just one of those little mini flowers from that punch. And then here, that worked out really great right here. I just made sure that I used my circle punch to punch the circle out with that ladybug in the center, and then just layered it on top of the tiny but mighty little cut apart from that collection. This is an Echo Park collection, and it is, this is all I have left on the sticker sheet. It's called The Little Ladybug by Echo Park, just in case you want to know. Cute, very cute collection. So I added one of those little flowers here. Look at this. I did take this and I made a little pocket out of it and put that little cut apart in one of those circle cutouts right there. That's a punch, actually. And then I did two of my little flowers. And then this has a section for notes. And then here's another one. I did that with a cut apart. I actually used my stub punch on the four sides and then added those two little flowers that I made. But I used a stub punch to make a little pocket, and I just put one of those circles in it. I mean, you can put whatever you want in there. And here is this page. I added two of the little flowers and one of those circle punches as well. Always be yourself. Unless you can be a ladybug, then be a ladybug. How cute is that? Yeah, add a picture right there if you wanted to. These would be cute for a ladybug themed birthday party. You could actually, make it real cutesy if it's for little girls, and you could give these away as favors, or something like that. You could do something like that. Or you could do a ladybug themed tea. That would be fun. But anyway, here's a little part where I layered some of the squares. I cut out a bunch of these leftover squares from the scrap paper, and I just layered two behind it, put one of those circles behind this, and then the cut apart on top of that. And I thought it was kind of a cute little cluster. Okay, and then just, these little pages. This is not from the collection. This is not from the collection. I believe this is a Michael Shimmer paper. And just one of those little punch circles I added there. And this is our happy place, super cute. And then I just did the circle and two little flowers. And then a circle on that. And then one of these pockets. Ooh, I didn't make that as a pocket this time on that one. And then that's it on that one. Oh gosh, sorry guys. So stopped up. So I don't think I decorated this one. Yeah, I did. I put some stickers. Okay. So sweet and cute as a bug. So I added some of the stickers from the collection. Didn't add anything to that page because it's very, very decorated. This one I may not have added much because I don't have a lot of blank pages on it. I thought this was perfect for this page. It is one of the stickers from the collection, from that sticker sheet that I showed you earlier. Super cute, the ladybug on the strawberry plant leaf. And then, yeah, just added stickers to this one pretty much because there's a lot of color going on in this little bug. I didn't add, and look at the little umbrella. That is a sticker from this collection, little ladybug type umbrella. It would have been cute to put a little ladybug under here. I don't have any extras, but look how cute though. And this one's just pretty plain, actually. I didn't add a lot to it. I didn't add any of the flowers or anything. That was from the sticker collection. And then that's it. Life is better with polka dots. Now this next one, I love this. Look at the saying on this one. You can't have a bad day wearing polka dots. That's cute. But anyway, I added stickers. Life is better with polka dots. This is actually some of the paper, and I probably shouldn't have put this in there, but it has the branding strip on it, but I thought it was so cute. I should have covered up that branding strip on that side. So a note to self, if you wanted to use this because one side of it's really cute, you could always cover this side, cover this little strip with another piece of paper before you punch it, and then you would have it covered up. But, you know, Deborah didn't do that. It's all right, though. So here's a little sticker from the collection. Oh, here we go again. I did it again. Little ladybug. Oh, my goodness. I was trying to use every scrap. Well, you see that I did, didn't I? Here we go. Fly like a lady. That's super cute. Here's a little jar with ladybugs in it. Oh, my gosh. This kind of reminds me of the lightning bugs that we used to catch when we were little. When I was little, way back in the day. Anyway, here's another one of those circles that I added to that was super cute. And then here's a sticker from the collection. And then Ladybug Drive, how cute is that? And then they had these little tiny ladybugs stickers in the collection. In fact, I still have a few left. And anyway, just cute. Wishing you a great day. Though she be but small, she is fierce. And then here's, you know, more of the stickers. I added a lot of stickers to this because I had a lot of blank pages in here. But anyway, super cute. I just love making these little books with a cinch. Okay, so I did have, of course you remember that I made all the bunnies. I made more. And I actually gave away some. Those, hopefully people have gotten those by now, or they should get them soon. And then I had a bunch of leftover paper that I made these little files. And I'm going to make more of these because I think they're super cute for adding to little mini albums. But I was trying it out on my Cricut, the file. And I think there's two different file folders on here. You know, just let me see if I can find them. Yep, there's two different ones. So there's the two different ones. But I just made a bunch of these, and I think I'm going to use that to, you know, for like spring ephemera is what I will put that in. But I want to make some cuter ones in like some Easter colors. And let's see if I have anything else in my box. I don't. Well, tags. Always punch out some tags with leftover paper. Any type of leftover paper. So that will go in my spring ephemera box. Here's a bigger one. And here's one. Okay, that's about it, guys. That's all I did this week. Not a lot. We have finally finished our kitchen remodel. So that's been fun. And the kitchen's beautiful. I'll do a video tour of it one day and show you guys. But anyway, here's my little journals for the most part of what I made. You guys take care, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.